This video and recipe comes from the Disney Princess Cookbook, and it's inspired from Cinderella, and it's a breakfast recipe, and it's really simple. It's just called Good Morning Granola. And here's a picture of it. It just has a few simple ingredients like granola, some dried fruit, and some other nuts that you just kind of mix together and you treat like granola. The interesting thing is it says to use granola. So the picture, it kind of looks like they just used oats, like regular oats, which I guess are granola, but then there's actually like granola, like clusters and stuff you can buy in the store. So that's what I'm using, but we'll put it together. Okay, so here's my granola. Again, it's just a few simple ingredients. You can use any kind of dried fruit that you want. And I end up using cranberries in this particular batch. And I did cut the recipe in half because it's just for me, you know, and I figured I didn't want to have a bunch of it if I didn't like it, that I didn't toss. I mean, I'm sure I will like it because it has stuff that I enjoy in it. But because I have all the ingredients separate, I figured I can just put this together anytime I want. You can eat this with just milk, as it recommends in the recipe, but also gives tips that you can mix it with yogurt or something else. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix it with a little bit of yogurt and eat it for breakfast. All right, here is my yogurt with some granola on it. And it's just a plain vanilla yogurt for those of you wondering if I went flavored or different route. All right, and there you have the granola. I ate it for breakfast. I put on some yogurt. It was pretty tasty. So let's just kind of get into the ratings and reviews on it a little bit. First, we'll talk about the ingredients on a scale of 1 to 5 with how hard or expensive the ingredients are going to be. I mean, I'm going to put it at like a 3. It's not because they're hard to find, but I mean, you have to go out and buy the few items to make this. And it kind of added up, and actually regular granola that's already out there in the store that you can buy pre-made with all this stuff in it is probably cheaper than it would be to go out and buy these ingredients and just make this tossed granola together. And a scale on 1 to 5 on difficulty level. 1, easy, simple, just throw everything together. It's just granola. Like I said, you put the ingredients together. There's 4 of them. You toss it, you put it on your yogurt, or you just put it in a bowl and eat it with some milk, and you've got your ready to go granola. And would I make this again on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being never and 5 being absolutely? I'm going to give it a 2. It wasn't that it was terrible. It wasn't bad. I didn't really care for the one seed, the sunflower seeds in it too much with there. I mean, I don't dislike sunflower seeds, but I didn't really care for them in the granola. And again, it's kind of cheaper to just go buy pre-made granola that I already like out there instead of buying all these separate things. But I'm going to give it a little bit higher rating because if I do have some of these stuff laying around, I could see myself kind of putting them in my granola or tossing it together and making something along these lines.